In the silent darkness of night, a massive aircraft glides through the sky completely undetected. No radar warning. No sound of engines from miles away. Just a shadow moving across the sky. This is the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit, the most powerful stealth bomber ever built. A flying wing capable of carrying nuclear weapons flying across continents and striking targets with surgical precision, all while remaining nearly invisible. Each aircraft costs over $2 billion, making it the most expensive military aircraft in history. But what makes this mysterious bomber so powerful? How does it evade radar? And what secrets lie inside the cockpit of one of the most advanced aircraft ever created? Today we're going inside the world's most powerful stealth bomber. During the final years of the Cold War, the United States Air Force faced a serious problem. Enemy radar systems had become extremely advanced. Traditional bombers could be detected long before reaching their targets. If the United States wanted to maintain strategic dominance, it needed something completely revolutionary. The answer came from Northrop Grumman. Their engineers began designing an aircraft that could avoid radar detection entirely. The project was top secret. Even the existence of the aircraft was hidden from the public for years. Then in 1989, the world finally saw it for the first time. A strange aircraft with no tail, no visible fuselage, and a shape unlike anything ever built. The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber had arrived. At first glance, the B-2 Spirit looks almost alien. There's no traditional body or tail like most airplanes. Instead, the entire aircraft is one massive flying wing. This unusual shape is not just for style. It plays a critical role in stealth. Radar works by sending signals that bounce off objects and return to the radar station. But the smooth curves and angled surfaces of the B-2 scatter radar signals in different directions. Instead of bouncing straight back, the signals simply disappear. The aircraft also uses special radar-absorbent materials that soak up radar waves before they can reflect. Combined together, these technologies make the bomber appear on radar as small as a bird, which means enemy defenses often never see it coming. Building an aircraft this advanced does not come cheap. Each B-2 Spirit costs around $2.1 billion. That price includes the research, development, and production of the aircraft. Only 21 bombers were ever built. That makes the B-2 one of the rarest military aircraft in existence. Because of its extreme cost and secrecy, the bomber is carefully stored inside specialized climate control hangars at Whiteman Air Force Base. Even small temperature changes could damage the stealth coating on the aircraft. Maintenance crews spend hours carefully repairing and repainting the radar-absorbing material. Keeping the aircraft invisible requires constant precision. Unlike most large bombers that require multiple crew members, the B-2 Spirit is operated by just 2 pilots. Inside the cockpit, the environment feels more like a spaceship than a traditional aircraft. Advanced digital displays replace old analog gauges. The aircraft systems manage navigation, weapons, and stealth performance simultaneously. Because missions can last over 40 hours, the cockpit even includes space for pilots to rest during long flights. There's a small area where pilots can heat food and stretch their legs. These long-endurance missions allow the bomber to fly directly from the United States to targets anywhere in the world. No forward base required. The B-2 was designed for one primary mission: global strike capability. That means it can take off from the United States, fly halfway around the world, strike a target, and return home all in a single mission. The aircraft can carry over 40,000 pounds of weapons. This includes precision-guided bombs and nuclear weapons. During the Kosovo War, B-2 bombers flew directly from the United States to Serbia. In a single night, they destroyed multiple strategic targets with incredible precision. What made the mission remarkable was that the aircraft flew over 30 hours nonstop, and enemy defenses never detected them. Stealth technology is far more complicated than simply hiding from radar. The B-2 Spirit must reduce several different types of detection. First is radar signature. The aircraft shape and coating absorb radar waves. Second is infrared heat detection. Jet engines normally produce massive heat that can be tracked by missiles. But the 2 hides its engines inside the wing and spreads the heat across a wide surface. This reduces the heat signature dramatically. Third is sound. The aircraft design minimizes noise, making it difficult to detect from ground. All of these technologies work together to make the bomber nearly impossible to track. Although it was originally designed during the Cold War, the B-2 has participated in several modern military operations. It was used during the war in Afghanistan and the Iraq War. Because it can travel such long distances, the aircraft allows the United States to project power globally. A B-2 can take off from Missouri strike targets across the Middle East or Asia and return without ever landing. Few aircraft in history have had this level of reach and flexibility. Despite its incredible capabilities, the B-2 will not remain the most advanced bomber forever. The next generation stealth bomber is already in development. It's called the Northrop Grumman B-21 Raider. This new aircraft will feature even more advanced stealth technology, modern electronics, and improved efficiency. Many experts believe it will become the backbone of future long-range strike missions. But even with new technology on the horizon, the B-2 Spirit remains one of the most iconic aircraft ever built. Many of the missions flown by the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit remain highly classified. Unlike other military aircraft, the B-2 is often deployed quietly without public announcements. What we do know is that the bomber has been used in several strategic operations where stealth was absolutely critical. For example, during the Libya intervention, B-2 bombers launched one of the opening strikes of the war. Flying all the way from the United States, the aircraft dropped dozens of precision bombs on heavily defended targets. The mission lasted over 25 hours, and despite flying directly over hostile territory, the aircraft were never intercepted. This is the true advantage of stealth. Enemies often don't even know the bomber is there until the mission is already over. Becoming a pilot of the B-2 Spirit is one of the most elite positions in the United States Air Force. Only a small number of highly experienced pilots are selected. Training takes years. Pilots must master long-range navigation, advanced stealth procedures, and precision bombing. But perhaps the most difficult challenge is the extreme endurance required for these missions. For more than 3 decades, the B-2 Spirit has dominated the skies as the world's most powerful stealth bomber. A flying wing capable of crossing oceans, evading radar, and striking targets anywhere on Earth. It represents one of the most advanced engineering achievements in aviation history. But the biggest question remains: how many secrets about stealth technology are still hidden from the public? And what aircraft might replace the B-2 in the future? One thing is certain: the skies will never stop evolving. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications.